Goedemiddag, karpenliefhebbers. We zijn hier momenteel beland bij Freedom Lakes in Usson-du-Poitou. Het ligt in de buurt van de grote stad Poitiers. En ik zit hier samen aan de waterkant met Mark Beldom, een van de eigenaren, een van de twee eigenaren van Freedom Lakes. Goeiedag Mark. Wat zijn volgens jou de grote voordelen van Freedom Lakes? Why people should come to Freedom Lakes instead of other venues?
Okay, well, for me, it's we're a new venue. This is our second season, so things are now a lot more settled. It's a beautiful venue, lots and lots of very beautiful fish that are growing on now and settled into the lakes. Why should you come here other than other venues? It's a difficult question like that, but it's a very good venue. I've visited many venues throughout France for many years, and lots of people that have been in the business for many years, and so I've seen a lot of different venues.
Yeah.
And I'd consider us from the beginning to be on a very good level with what I would consider to be good venues, and we're only going to get better. So at the moment what we offer is lots of 30s, good sport, very quiet, unspoilt fishing. It's very wild, as you know, you're here now. There's 3 different lakes, so there's different levels of angling.
Yeah.
There's a small lake, a 2-hectare lake, which is it's suitable for 2, 3 or 4 anglers, and they have the lake to themselves, and the fish
lake
are
exclusive.
Lake exclusive.
Yeah.
The fish are a little bit smaller average. Lots of fish between 10 and 14 kilos. Some bigger, some 17, 18 kilo fish in there, and some big cats. But it's quite it's a beautiful small lake with lots of small islands, but quite easy fishing. You only have to fish sort of 20, 30 yards up against the small islands, and it's very easy to just enjoy it and catch fish. Then there's the 7-hectare, the middle lake.
The middle lake, I've been there last year.
Yeah, that's great water. The fish
runs water.
The fish are incredible. The fish are putting on 2-3 kilos on average each year, and this, like I say, this is now our second season, but our 3rd year. So we've seen the fish grow quickly. Some of the fish have put on 5 or 6 kilos in a year.
Jesus, incredible.
And now this week, while you guys are here, we've seen the average fish in that lake is just over 15 kilos at the moment.
Yeah.
The French guys, the conditions aren't great, but they've had 2 18-kilo fish and a 17-kilo fish. And it's good sport. You can get 8 guys on there, 10 guys on there. Lake exclusive obviously is always best for the groups, but you don't have to book the lake exclusive. You can come and fish it. And I haven't had anyone not catch a fish. Some weeks are a little bit more difficult than others, that's fishing, but generally you're going to catch fish if you go and fish that lake.
Okay. I've noticed. I've been there only for one night, and I had 5 carps during a short night session. And it's stocked with an incredible amount of fish. I think way over 500 carps.
We drained it this winter, so the levels are now around 500 because we took out 66 fish that weighed up to 12 kilos. So some of the long male commons and stuff we took out to try and ease the stress with spawning a little bit, and just to make space for the biomass as the fish grow on. So there's a little bit less than the original stocking, but still around 500 fish. Yeah, so it's a good,
that's
good
incredible
level,
for this size of lake.
Yeah, sure.
And here we are on a beautiful big lake. We are now with the test team of visvakanties.nl for a short 4-night session. It's a little bit cold. We had -2 this night, and during the day it's around 6 or 8 degrees. Today it's the first beautiful day, and we had a couple of nice fish. Peter has a nice 42-pounder. Roy had a nice 41-pounder, I think.
Yes,
and this is a complete different lake than the other ones.
Sure, it's harder water. The stock's lower. The intention is to make over a 5-year period a genuine big fish water.
Yeah.
So we keep the number of stock lower to help them push on. It's quite snaggy, this end of the lake, as you've discovered.
It's not suitable for beginners.
No, sure. You need to have some experience of fishing lakes with snags and fishing for big fish. The patience to sometimes 2 or 3 days can go by and it's not happening for you. That's big fish angling.
Yeah.
So you need to have the ability to just be patient and fish well, and your chances will come. But the average stamp of the fish in this lake's a lot better. There's some very beautiful fish. A good number of the fish have never come out. They've never been caught yet. We've got the photos of them going in, particularly the commons. Several, probably big 40s, maybe even one or two up to around the 50-pound mark now, that we haven't seen since we put in the lake. But it's a different lake, like you say, from the other two. The other two are typical holiday venues where you need to come and catch fish.
This lake is quite natural. You haven't done much about the lake.
No, sure. The island's really overgrown and wild still. It's comfortable enough, but it's not finished, all flat and really comfortable. It's what you're used to if you fish these type of waters for years in the past. You know, you go and you make the best of it, and you do the best. All we can guarantee you is that we've put some fantastic fish in.
Yeah. Just for the information, the fellow owner of Freedom Lakes is Jean-Noël Retailleux.
Yes.
He's a fish breeder, and he's selected beautiful carps, nicely scaled, mirrors, linears, all kind of beautiful fish he selected from his fish breedery.
Yeah, I mean that's taken 3 years for him to collect the initial major stockings for each lake. It's taken us 3 winters for Jean-Noël to drain lakes and collect what we consider to be the fish we want to stock in our own venue. And then for the future, he will always be bringing fish, but in the future it's less and less. Now it will be specific fish. If we find something that we've followed its progress and it's gone from 15 kilos to 20 kilos in a 1 or 2 year cycle, we know that that's a good fish. So it will continuously add the fish to the water, but not much more now. We're almost at the level we want. The major benefit with Jean-Noël also is just his knowledge of the water. He comes, he looks at the lake and he says, it needs phosphate, it needs this, and so the level of the water quality is always trying to be near to the max, which will just help the fish again.
We've noticed the fish are very lively here, very strong.
Very young fish. You know, there's a massive. They're only beginning their life, so where they're so young, they're very fit and healthy, and
they have a good growing rate.
Very good growing rate. Yeah, with the climate we've got in this region as well, it's a lot of places you see they grow between April, May up until September, October. Our fish, some of the fish, the 2 bigger fish you've had, the 20 and the 21 kilo fish, they were 17 kilo fish in October, November, so they've gone up 3 kilo through the winter. So yeah, it's very positive. With Jean-Noël, that side of things is a lot more easy to manage over time.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Mark, thanks for the interview.
No worries, thanks very much.
And we're enjoying our session. We have only one night before us, but I'm sure we'll come back.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here. I hope you do.
Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you.